I'm pretty sure I made a video like this in the past, but this one's completely different because the emotions behind it are completely different from how I was feeling back then. I was telling myself to be selfish in the sense of helping myself grow, and I was doing that. I have been doing that, and I've gotten better at it. But I'm never really good at playing the fence. I've always kind of been an all or nothing kind of guy, and when you're like not as giving, your life gets better, which sounds crazy. Well, it might be obvious, but for me, it sounds crazy. I've always been a giver. I love giving. I love helping people. I love doing things for people. But it's not sustainable. At least not now. Not in a lifetime now where I can be able to do that. Like if I was like Elon Musk or something, maybe. But even then, I need to learn to just be more to myself and not as giving. Because at the end of the day, not everyone deserves it. Of course, you love this person and you love people and you want to help people, but just because you love someone doesn't justify giving them something they don't deserve. And I really need. That's something I really need to learn. You can't let love blind you from doing actions that people aren't being reciprocative of or deserving of. This person continues to make bad choice after bad choice, yet you continue to give and give and give because you love them. But at the end of the day, that doesn't do nothing for you but hurt you. And it's kind of crazy that in a world where selfish people are talked down upon, they're the only people who truly love themselves. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. And I'm starting to really change my perspective on selfish people, quote unquote, because they get so much slander. Oh, he's selfish. She's selfish. They don't help. They're this and that. They're to themselves. They're egotistical. But at the end of the day, you love talking down about that person, but that person loves themselves so much that your opinion doesn't ever matter. And for you to disrespect yourself and put other people above you, in times it can be admirable, but most of the time it's just blatantly disrespectful to yourself. You with yourself 24/7. You see yourself 24/7. You live with yourself. You sleep with yourself. You wake up with yourself. You brush your teeth with yourself. Yet you're so ready to disrespect your own self for somebody else's own personal gain, and that person may or may not even care about you, and you will never know because people are so up and down nowadays, right? All it takes is one bad conversation, one bad anything, and that person will lash out, snap out on you, and now you're down and you have nothing to gain from it because you've been given to this person for so long, but all it takes is one no for them to just everything to change. And I'm not really a selfish person. I love giving to people. I love helping people. I've always been like that. I was raised that way. But I don't know if I was raised that way because that's what I truly think. Of course, it does feel good, and I've been in moments where I truly actively didn't need to do this, but I still chose to just because I wanted to. But I'm learning like I need to teach myself how to be selfish, like really selfish. And I'm not talking I can't do it this time. I'm talking don't call me, don't hit me up for nothing. That kind of selfish. Like I said, I'm not good at playing the fence. I've always been an all or nothing kind of person. I need to step into that selfish bully role and just be in my hate era because the more you're hated, the more you can grow. Because you don't do any growth behind all that protection and trying to be the nice person. Hold on, let me upload a video. I recorded 2 videos today. So I'm uploading the second one, just so you guys can see. If you want to go check that video out, I was low-key hot when I made this. This is the same day. Video's titled "Your Parents Give You Wrong." I'm glad if y'all want to see me emotional. That's the most emotional I've ever been in a video. Like I was literally like tweaking a little bit. Like I said, this is the same day, but I'm good now. But let me get back to what I was talking about. What was this? What was it about? Oh yeah, being selfish. So yeah, like financially, emotionally, that's huge. A lot of y'all not that's gonna go over a lot of y'all heads. Emotionally, I think financially is probably the most relatable that most people will be able to relate to because you know, people are always in need of money. I mean, everyone is. I mean, no one has money unless you're some type of Bill Gates, but your own emotion, your time, ooh, preach Nolly. That one is huge. Your time, money, and emotions. You do not have to invest these into people anymore, bro. Like you can be selfish with that because not everyone, like I said, you love them. Of course, you love somebody. You're gonna do stuff for people that you love, regardless. You could. This could be the worst. I guarantee you. I don't even want to say that. That's really bad. But there's people who've done some really bad stuff, right? And I guarantee you, they still have people who love them regardless, as they should. Love is love. Like, you can't discard how you feel about somebody, but at the end of the day, how you feel doesn't have to represent your actions. I care about you heavily, but that don't mean I'm gonna let you keep doing me bad, keep doing me over. I have to learn to let you go, especially with what people be saying and stuff. Like, people take words so loosely nowadays. Like, you just say do whatever you want, and people just, oh, they were angry. Like, no, bro. Like, people, I'm not a believer in people getting drunk, people getting angry and then saying stuff they don't mean, or people giving you little jokes. Oh, I'm just joking, bro. Like, no, I believe everyone means everything they're saying to a degree, right? Maybe you're sugarcoating it or making the hit a little softer, but you mean it. Let's not play around. But that selfishness, bro, is gonna get bad. I this entire year, and I've been saying it. It's 2025. I really want to make this my year. I really want to make this my year, and I can't do that if I'm continuously giving myself to others, bro. I need to learn to just do my own thing and just help myself grow. I need to dedicate a year to me. I've given myself half years. I've given myself a couple months. I need to give myself the year, right? Like the full year. Like, everything is mine. Like, work for myself, do for me, all that. Like, I can't be investing my time, my emotions, my finances, and anything else but myself right now. And there's people who are in crazy situations, and I feel horrible that they're in them, and family members going through crazy things. And right now is not the time to do that because of what they're going through. And I understand that. But it's like, I can't crash and burn with you. And it sounds horrible. It sounds bad. But it's just like, it gets to a point where you learn that, like, at the end of the day, everyone has their best interest in mind. Except you. Because you have their best interest in mind. And that's what I've been learning. It's time to switch the roles and reverse the roles. It's time to get selfish. It's time to really focus on yourself. Right? It really is. And I think the more I do that and the more I learn, it's okay to not be the giver. Right? I just give for no reason. And I need to stop doing that. I go to restaurants, I tip good. Common courtesy, right? Give money to the homeless occasionally. Give money to people on their birthdays, financials. I mean, not financials. On their birthdays, give money to people who say they need a loan or whatever. And it's no hesitation because I love doing that stuff. But I got to learn to just draw it back a little bit. Because at the end of the day, I'm not in a position to do that yet. When I get to that position, I'm going to give amazingly. I want to give back to so many people. So many people I deserve to give back to. I owe. And I want to help. But I'm holding them back and myself back by continuously giving when I don't have. So until I'm in a position to where I can, oh yeah, here, on some Mr. Beast type activity, until I can get there, I need to keep it for myself so I can build and towards going and to get into that place where I can give back to people comfortably without hurting myself in the long run. So 2025 is going to be a different type of year for me, bro. It really is. And everyone says that, but I mean this. I'm so lasered in. It's still January. February's coming up. We still got 11 months. We still got 11 months of the year. By 2026, I promise you my life is going to be changed, bro. Because I'm so locked in. I be getting visions in my sleep and everything. I just know. You know when you just know something? Like, there's crazy stories of lottery ticket winners. Oh, I know I got the ticket. And, you know, they're right. For some reason, I don't know what it is. But something is telling me in 2026, January 2026, I don't know how I know. But I can just feel it. Something's going to be different in my life. Something's going to be different. And I'm not saying it's going to be a drastic change. It may or may not be. Who knows? But something is going to be different. Whether it's a personality shift, whether it's a living condition shift, anything. Something's going to be different. Because I'm tired of being in the same hazy, back and forth environment, lifestyle. And I've gained nothing from it. Like, I'm tired of being wishy-washy about everything. I want to just commit to something and lock in on a mentality and just do that for an entire year. I've never had a mentality outside of like making content and stuff seriously. When I first started, I've never had nothing serious for like a year. of just straight lasered in. Even during the year, I streamed every. For those who don't know, I streamed 365 days last year. No, 2023. I mean, like the whole year, I streamed every single day, literally. But you know, towards like November, December, I started to like not care about it. Like I would sneak in and stream. Like I go play basketball, come home, and do like a 40-minute stream. So I wasn't really locked in. But this year, I need to just straight year, just straight laser beam focus, and that's what I want to do. But yeah, take time for yourself, guys. Don't fall into the trap of trying to look out for the people you care of when it's hurting you. When it's hurting you, of course, look out for them. Don't let people drown. If you can, you have it, and you can save people, or you can at least keep them afloat. Do that. But it's not your job to full on dive in, life raft, all like. Come on, bro. You don't. It's not your job to do that. So, that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Like, comment, subscribe, made this fun video. Appreciate you guys again. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep guiding you guys' life, and I'll catch you guys next upload.